Wish you a very good morning to all my dear students. So we are in mathematics. As you know that we have completed chapter 8 linear equations, and most of the topics we gone through, even we have completed exercises of that chapter. And I informed you, I told you to do the practice of examples, even review exercise from chapter 8. So that chapter is completed. And today in this video presentation, I would like to begin with chapter 9. Chapter 9 is percentage and its applications. Now this chapter generally is dealing with the percentage, profit, loss percent, profit percent, gain percent, even some discount, some taxes. So in this chapter we will discuss about the percentage and how we'll get the percentage of particular sum. So here the percentage is a fraction with denominator as 100 is called percent. So percent is a fraction with denominator as 100 is called percent. And generally percent basically means per 100 or hundreds. Percent basically means per 100 or hundreds. Generally, my dear students, we know that x percent it means x upon 100. X percent means x upon 100. Or we can say that 20% it means 20 upon 100. 100% generally it is 100 upon 100. So that it's just fun. Then we can speak like that, the profit or the loss will get that is 10%, 20% like that. So in that it generally percent. So next we will having exercises related to the profits and losses. So profit generally we consider as gain. Gain means to get. So profit, if selling price SP of an item is greater than the cost price CP, then the difference between them is called profit or gain. So the formula of the profit is SP minus CP. SP minus CP. So profit generally, as we know that when you go any market, we are always prefer to buy any item or any material with get the profit. If we'll get the profit, it means we are gaining money. So that is profit. And second, loss. If the cost price CP is greater than selling price SP, once again, if the cost price CP is greater than the selling price SP, then the difference between them is called loss. The loss is just we are losing the money. So loss is CP minus SP. CP is cost price, SP means selling price. The cost price we are losing the amount. So that is loss. Next in this chapter, the topics and the sums are related to the discounts. The discounts or the rebate. In place of discount, we are generally use this new word, that is rebate. Is the amount deducted from the list price of an article to attract the customers. So once again, the discounts of or the rebate, generally this word we are using rebate. It's new for you. So discount generally we know that we will get the 10% discount, 20% discount, 50% discount. Even we are having different advertisement, different applications, Amazon there, then Flipkart there. So in that we are trying to buy particular item, particular material with a great discount. So discount or the rebate is the amount deducted from the list price of an article to attract the customers. So this is discount. And generally the net price is equal to marked price minus discount. Suppose the particular item or material, it is of 1000 rupees and they are giving you 10% discount. 1000 rupees item and they are giving us discount 10%, means that item would be of 900 rupees. So that type of discounts it's a lollipop for the customers to attract the customers. So next is the taxes. Tax is charged on the selling price of an article. Tax is charged on the selling price of an article, and generally the tax can be applied by the government, and it has different taxes are applied on particular goods. The government imposed the certain taxes so as to get the required funds. So in our India also different taxes are there. In our different goods, when we are selling, we are whenever any item we have to purchase, there are some taxes. Suppose recently we are using a tax, that is GST. Okay, so that is very common. So GST, generally, my dear students, it is a goods and service tax. GST, that is goods and service tax, is a indirect tax levied on the supply of goods and services. GST law has required or replaced many indirect taxes, so that the law that previously existed in India, and in before 2 years, you know that the GST is implemented in India for the different goods. So these are the topics, these are the sums related topics we have to see, and particular sums from the particular exercise. So here percentage, exercise 9.8, 9.1. So in that, question number 1 is given. Express each of the following in the percentage. Express each of the following percentage as a fraction, ratio and a decimal. You can try at your home question first and second. So that also you can do. Then profit and loss, because why I am telling you, because this type of topics you might have studied in standard 4, 5th, even in 6 also, profit and loss, then percentage, that type of chapters were there. So that is why I am telling you exercise 9.1, question number 1 you can do. Then exercise 9.2, question number 1. So every exercise in exercise 9.1, question 1, exercise 9.2, question 1, and exercise 9.3, in that also question number 1, and 9.4, that are the word problems that we will do. So all the exercise 9.1, 9.2, 9.3. So in that question 1, just do it yourself, because all things you are aware about, you have practiced in previous classes, and these topics are very well known for you. So that is why just try to do it. Exercise 9.1, question 1, exercise 9.2, question 1, exercise 9.3, question 1. So these topics are related to the percentage, profit, loss, discounts, and the tax is new for you, so that we will avoid. So remaining you can do at your home. So in our next video presentation, we will go on through the different exercise. In that 9.1 will begin. So step by step we will try to complete this exercise, and review exercise afterwards you will do. So up to here we will discuss. So once again we will go through the percentage, a fraction with denominator as 100, and percentage basically means per 100 or hundreds. Profit or loss, profit means gain. So profit formula, and it will be in different way also. Profit is equal to SP minus CP. So if I want CP, so particular formula will apply. If I want SP, the particular formula will apply. So loss in that CP minus SP, the same thing. If I want SP, formula will apply. If I want CP, formula will apply. Now discount, that is a rebate. So that type of sums we will do. So up to here we will discuss. So as I said, you will do question number 1 in 9.1 to 9.3, and it is not forcefully I am giving you, but because it is there, it was there in your previous standards, because topics are very easy, so that you do practice. So thank you and have a nice day.